In Worst Criminal Ever news,
Oh, I love these.
submitted by Hi from New York.
Hello.
Love your pizzas.
A thief stole a woman's car from a parking lot and then called her for advice on how to start it.
How did he get her number?
Kidding me?
And maybe she's in the. He has one of those cars with the.
With the fucking dial phone?
Yeah, right. It says my phone or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so I had the exact same question, and they don't elaborate. Bless you. As to how he called her, I guess it's the
Bless
same
you.
thing.
Can you be quiet, please?
Very rude, miss.
My bad.
Salud. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's the same thing too. Like
Yeah.
maybe somehow.
Or he knows her somehow.
That's fucked up.
He doesn't know her.
Jacks her car.
Yeah, so this took place in Minneapolis.
I'd be kind of pissed too. If I stole the car and it started fucking up on me, I'd be like, yo, lady, dude, when's the last time you had an oil change and shit? Like, what the fuck?
Get a more reliable car, you stupid lady.
It's like, hey, I'm selling your car. Yeah, when's the last time you had repairs done? Because this guy's haggling me. It's like, the spark plug's new.
Did you have like records and something in your car?
How irresponsible are you? I mean, you know you're supposed to change the belt every 100,000 miles? Like, what the hell?
Or like your car's messy and so he's
Yeah.
like, oh, this is like a pigsty in here. Like,
Full of water bottles and shit.
Damn.
That's Nikki's car, man.
Yeah, so this woman.
Wait up, we gotta
Audible
backtrack
crunch.
a little
Audible
bit.
crunch every time I get in that car.
Why?
Because I get in the car and there's like 17,000 like of these water bottles on the ground. It goes.
I picture like a recycling plant in her
Sitting in a
passenger
gold mine.
seat.
It's crazy.
Why do you gotta throw her under the bus, dude?
She belongs there.
Let her defend her. Hear that, Nikki?
For the things that she does, she belongs there.
You know what
How about
she
that?
did? She never brought you up once because she wasn't thinking about you. She was just worried about the article and she was just pushing her own funny.
She didn't bring me up
comedic
once?
timing. No, not
Bring me up
once.
One time? Not even once?
No.
hurt.
She didn't say like I pee my pants or nothing? She should have. Shame on her.
So anyway, so the woman, the owner of the car, she was shopping at Walmart, and from inside of Walmart, she started her car, like the auto start thing. Oh. Warm up her car. But by the time she walked out, her car was gone because
That's so fucking funny.
Why do you need to warm up your car? Maybe it's in a snowy
Minneapolis.
Cold place. Oh, Minnesota, bud. That's the coldest place like right now.
Yeah.
In Americas.
Yeah, so this was about 8:35 p.m. And at 10:30 p.m., the owner received a call from the man who stole the car. His name is Edward Leroy Wilson. He's 37 years old. Do you guys want to?
3 first names?
Oh, yeah.
Suspect.
So then Edward called her saying that he was claiming to work for a glass repair shop and that he had taken the Jeep Grand Cherokee in to get work done, but then after he parked it, the Jeep wouldn't start again since he didn't have the key.
Oh, right.
So then he told her to call someone to get the car running so he could return the car to her. But then obviously what she did is just
Call the
the
cops.
police. Yeah.
God.
He's like, whatever you do, don't call the police because this is a glass repair shop matter.
Yeah. Just
What does he think?
What the hell?
This guy's dumb.
Yeah.
So this is Edward.
What? Oh, it wasn't who I was expecting.
Edward, what's his name?
Leroy Wilson.
Wow.
That was not who I was
That's
expecting.
why I told you guys his full name. 'Cause
I guess the Leroy has Lee in it. That's cool.
I guess.
And who's his barber?
Is he adopted? Or did he take his wife's name?
I have no idea.
That's the
All I know is that
weird.
he's a car thief.
And why does he gotta look at me that way? Like he looks like he's about to murder people.
You know, his bottom eyelids look crazy.
Looks like he's been crying
His
too.
waterline.
Yeah, they're puffy.
Come on, bro.
He doesn't get a lot of sleep.
Where was this at?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, huh? Bet you he's Mong.
Yeah, I know.
He's
it's funny.
mom?
Mong. M-H-M-O.
NG. Hamon.
Hamam?
Long.
Mong.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say
so.
he's Mongo.
What was it again? Something Leroy Wilson?
Yeah, Edward.
Edward Leroy Wilson.
Interesting.
So he apparently told the police that he knew it was not a good idea to get in the vehicle.
That's it?
That's it?
What? That's it.
He wouldn't even go with his original excuse?
Yeah.
Then the glass repair.
This was all kinds
Because I
of
thought he would
fucked
make
up.
up some excuse like I got into the wrong car and then I left and by the time that I like realized
Looks exactly like my fucking car. Oh, great. Where's your car? He's like,
somebody stole my car too.
yeah, right. Exactly.
I've actually done that before.
You got in someone else?
I didn't get in their car, but I kept trying like to unlock it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I was getting pissed. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have to use the key. And I'm like jamming my key in there and like I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like looking around. I'm like, what? How does this happen? Like I'm gonna look for help, and I'm like, oh shit, my car's over there.
Yeah.
Man, this fool's got my stereotype meter all fucked up.
Yeah, right.
It's all fucked up.
How am I gonna judge him without knowing him now?
Yeah.
I mean, first off, he doesn't look like a Edward
Yeah.
Leroy Wilson. And when I hear that name, it's ambiguously black or white.
Yeah.
Well, your name's Joe, pal.
I know, but the last name is Jitsukawa.
Okay, true.
That gives it away.
So like he look. I mean, he could have been like an Edward Lee. You know, like that
Right.
that just doesn't make sense. And then the crime that he's doing, it's not an Asian crime.
What's in it? Oh yeah, I know you.
It's not an Asian crime. It's a crackhead crime.
What about triads? They don't steal no cars?
Not like this.
Oh.
Not waiting for people to come out of Walmart and jumping in their cars.
What's Asian about triads, by the way? Why are they called triads and not gangs?
I have no idea.
It's just an organization.
Yeah, it's like the way the organization.
Cartel.
It's a sick sounding name.
It is. It sounds
Oh my
really
god,
good.
triad.
Triad. I mean, like, because Asians like math, and isn't a triad like a
Three.
fucking
Yeah,
jump?
3.
Oh, it's like that is the algebra way to say gang.
I think there's like 3 heads or maybe 3 branches that form one big unison thing. I don't know.
It's fucking cool, dude.
Do you guys auto start your cars before you?
I don't have that feature.
I don't have that feature either.
We used to have it.
David does all the time. He always auto starts it to like cool it up.
David would end up in this story like this because David's done so many stupid things where he went to the barber, got his hair cut, never once turned off the car.
Why are you throwing David under the bus?
I
Why are you
hate
throwing
David.
David under the bus?
Because I hate David.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No,
You
my
know, you
bad.
tell he should be here to
My
defend
bad.
himself.
Do y'all warm up your cars?
No.
Supposed to let it broom
No.
and let it.
Not in California. I don't think we ever need to warm up our cars.
Well, tell that to Nikki.
She warms up her
When
car.
she gets real cold,
Why are you looking at me? I'm not Nikki. What the fuck?
chucking her back under the bus.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
Me to chime in.
Super cold. There you go. See, got her again.
burn.
I'll go in again.
I'm surprised it unlocks your doors though. Like when you auto start it. Like I would imagine like it.
Unless she unlocked it too.
Yeah, she was
Oh,
walking
maybe.
toward the
But that sounds
car.
like it's
She might have like a ton of shit, and she's like, I might as well just start unlocking it
Oh.
soon.
Well, my buddy has that, but he does it because he lives in Salt Lake, where it's cold as fuck, like in the wintertime, and so he does it to make it.
I mean that makes sense. Yeah.
Why do people want to live in the tundra for? It just doesn't make any damn sense.
It's
for me.
cheaper, bud.
Oh.
Way cheaper. See, I appealed to him. See,
I wouldn't mind though. I like the cold. I wish it had snowed here.
No.
I like it technically, but when you're there, it sucks. Like I was just in Park City for this movie thing we were doing, and it was so cold that I was like, I can't live out here anymore.
I like the feeling of being cold and then running into a house and then running into another building and then just like you're always when you're outside it feels so uncomfortable and you can't wait to find someplace to go inside.
But that's how you get pneumonia.
Do you like anything like relaxing and soft and flowery?
Yeah, that's why I like the cold because then you could drink hot cocoa and rest by the fireplace.
But then you're gonna complain how hot it is and you're gonna run outside again.
Yeah, but you have options, see? You get to choose.
That's true, dude. There were people. We were in the middle. It was like seriously 8 below in Park City, and there were
And in the
these,
hot tub, right?
Oh,
there were
that's
these cats in the hot tub.
That's
I would-
amazing.
I
I've
would
done
love to
that.
do that. That's awesome.
Really, that's awesome.
I love
It's
being-
really awesome,
When you're in the
'cause you
hot
don't
tub
feel
and then
the
the
cold.
snow's coming down on your face, it feels so good.
But then when you're getting out, that's terrible.
It's really close distance. You just have to calculate. You have to make sure that the hot tub is right next to the door. If it's not, I'm not getting in.
and your body gets so warmed up that it becomes invincible for like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty.
You just gotta make a trail of towels that you could walk on to go back.
Like a red carpet all the way
yeah,
back home.
towel
Yeah,
carpet.
you gotta do it. You gotta do it
I
before
want to
you
do it.
die.
I'll do it. That'd be sick.
Bucket list.
Okay.
I think when you're thinking about the cold, it's all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
And then when people say they don't like the snow and cold, it's because like shoveling their driveway,
'cause they
all
live
the
there, yeah.
and then the salty cars and all the shit that goes down. Like
Messes up your carpet.
yeah, and you can't. You're snowed in. You can't go out. You don't have freedom.
Yeah, you have to and you have to. I mean, I remember we used to dig my dad's car out when we lived in Virginia before he could go to work because there's so much snow and shit.
Really?
Yeah, and that
I've
would happen all the
always wanted to see
time.
that in person. Though.
I want to see people
Not if he's doing it though.
No, not that. Like the fact that everything is like just snowed. I've never seen that. I've only seen like the closest thing to that is Big Bear, and Big Bear doesn't get.
Big Bear was amazing 2 years back.
Big
where
Bear
it
does
was
get
like
crazy if you got the right time.
that. What you're describing, it was like that. It was like a wonderland.
I see cars driving away with like this much of snow on the roof, And like, there's so
Only
much
1 year
snow
I
that
saw
some cars just completely disappear on the block because the whole
Wow.
block is covered.
And what you're
I've never
describing
seen
is
that in
called
person.
tourist mentality, where you're like, wouldn't it be great if? And then, but when you're there and you're living in it, you're like, oh fuck. It's like when you go to like we were in Bali, and it's like, wouldn't it be great to go live up in the mountains with the mountain people? And it's not. They don't like it.
They don't want to be
They
there.
live in mud huts. They don't like it.
They wish they had Postmates.
Well,
They
I'm not
wish they
trying
had
to live
toilet
there.
paper. Yeah, exactly.
trying to live in
But we're
that
like, wouldn't it be
environment.
romantic?
I just want to visit it.
Yeah.
They would just go to Big Bear.
I love Big Bear.
Big Bear's dope, man. You can rent the dopest cabins for like not much at all, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole lake.
Yeah.
Really nice in the summer.
It's awesome.
I saw that in Japan. Like when I got there, there wasn't any snow, and then the next day it was like winter wonderland, and everything
wow.
was fresh. Yeah, and then we were like eating breakfast, and then they had this huge fucking like glass overlooking like this pond, and then there was like ice on the little island, and it was really
How
really
do they
cool.
deal with like the logistics of like moving all the snow? Are they really efficient with that too? Like keeping.
I wasn't watching, but I'm sure because when I looked at the roads, it was all cleared
Clear.
out. Yeah.
When I was at Park City, they do 3 plows in a row, and they're just constantly going in a loop, like up and down the freeways and all that stuff, and just clearing out all the snow. Like, but they do it in a row, so it's like one plow, one
Like
plow,
a fleet
one
of
plow,
like.
and they're all driving like in sync, and it's dope to see. Because you see waves of snow just getting caked up. It's dope.